It's week 1 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Falcons and the Commanders, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room. College or pro, it was the same feeling, right? It was hope springs eternal, even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned.
Young Kwaku has it all teed up. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP and maybe leading a legit contender into the...
Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But I'd be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that can't... It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Daniels on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
That's caught. KJ Osborne. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. Got a man. It's Drake London. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. Staying with Robinson. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. Third and just 2 to go. They give to Algier from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence.
Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on fourth actually worked. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good.
First.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the gun, it's Daniels. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons and running back Bijan, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. All down by Dorrance Armstrong. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Has him on the... Oh, the football's loose. And the Commanders pick this one up. Oh, boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits, and they take advantage of it. They study...
And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-0 lead. A quick second. First down throw for Cousins. Complete some mustard on that throw to Bijan. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. That one's complete to London. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Cousins. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Play action now for Cousins. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience.
Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Here's Algier on first down. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Algier with another carry. And this time they get to him early and stick him along the line of scrimmage. Whistle sound as the defense decides to call timeout. Third down give to Robinson. He's got the first and more inside the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. First and 10 now from the 30. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their early lead to 13. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. And we haven't even reached the end of one. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll take over here following that punt to end the first.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. He got to secure the pick before anything else.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Osborne hauls it in. And he has it down to the 30 before going out. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
Again, Daniels to the air. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. He's going deep down this side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. On first down, here's Daniels. And that pass complete to Osborne. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal. From the red zone now. And the defender comes away with it. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So they'll decline. Now Daniels off the play action. This one finds Osborne. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Buckle up, it's third and goal. Daniels now. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. It is caught left side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Second and 3 now. Daniels from the pistol. Cut near the goal line. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first. First throw for the backup now. That's grabbed inside the 30. Is across the line for the Washington. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Robinson. And not much. He maybe got a few across the 30 to about the 32. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another carry for Robinson. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He has it at the 22. It's a nice running on that return. First and 10 now from the 30. Robinson on the inside give. Broke through the tackle. Busting through tacklers for a big gain. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone. Back to throw. Here's Heineke. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders keep running away. They're out and set. First and 10. They send Samuel Wright. First and 10. A run to Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Let's go. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here we go, set. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And the scoring will never end. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. And they bring him down around the 34. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll run with Robinson. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. This is Eckler on 2nd. And he's brought down for a loss. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 1st down, and they go right back to him. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. To score this as a win for the Commanders. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cowboys and the Raiders. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long off season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this.
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And a solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith. Throwing from the start. Here's Smith. Gonna get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Geno. He runs with it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Dak gonna put it up right away. And that one. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll get that. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Raiders has got it.
Holding offense.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. The second down throw is incomplete.
It goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. The kick is perfect, right down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Gino now on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Gino to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down. They'll run the toss to Mostert. And he's into the end zone. On 1st down, here's Gino to throw. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Play action now. It's Gino. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper. And he's in. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Now, a 2nd down throw for Smith. He's got Myers on the completion. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That's caught. It's Amari. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
On second down, it's Gino. He's got it at the 3. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Smith to throw on first down. Complete to Cooper. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On first and 10, here's Smith. Off he goes. He gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. It is brought in the end zone. On first down is Smith. That's brought in by Myers. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's Mostert on the option. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Off the play fake, it's Smith. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. Brings up 3rd down and 7. From the gun, it's Gino. And that is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now, Gino. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. He'll run straight ahead with Mostert. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. Not much happening there, just a short game. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. 3rd and 9. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Huskies and the Hawks, and it's coming up next.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Well, Brock, we saw Week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to Week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or prep, it's the same feeling. Whether it was hope springs eternal, even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's Week 1, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from Seattle. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. They're brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
Full extension, and he brings it in! Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now, with a first down following that last play. From the gun, Mayfield. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. First down from the red zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Reek Woolen. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Irvin here from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. The Huskies line it up for a punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Calls fair catch and has it. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. They'll head up, 1st and 10 from the 42. Baker now off the play fake. Hauled in by Godwin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there, and that gives them the first. Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. He's on the move. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared. between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Mayfield to throw again. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Huskies now lead by 10. First and 10 now from the 30. Pressure coming. Baker forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Breaks through, and he might break away. He makes it in. Mayfield on first and 10. Irving hauls it in. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his plays really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now, Brock, we get a look at their draft class from this year. A group that, regardless of reviews around the league, they are very happy with.
Well, beyond the physical traits, there are certain types of players teams are just looking for in the draft. Guys who fit the identity and culture of the building and also match up with their schemes on the field. Looking at a couple names in front of us here, Kate, they just feel like they belong.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. They motion the tight end over. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up. Baker out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll give him a first down. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And it sets up second down. Mayfield now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Got for big yards on the right side. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Baker throwing again. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception. interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. On the give, this is Irving. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. Play fake, it's Mayfield. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On the move, headed right. That one's complete, right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by these points.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him, he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. And that's cut the end zone for the touchdown. The Huskies go up by 12. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Baker to throw. This one finds Irving. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, here's Baker. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Godwin, the man in motion left. Throwing again on second and 10. Mayfield. And he can't reel it in. Incomplete. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And things look tougher now with third and long. Baker now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on it. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Evans brings in the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And it'll give them a first down. From the red zone now. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Huskies go up by 2 score. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6. From the gun, Mayfield. And this is incomplete. Took the check down for granted. He's lucky that wasn't picked and taken the other way. 4th down coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. And they get to this one inside the 10. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Here's the give to Irving. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, Irving. By a man, and now he's in the clear. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. Right back to Irving now. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Irving on the inside give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that